Hello, my young aspiring artists, and welcome to our second project in Painting 1, which is going to be Atmospheric Perspective. So as you guys know, each of our projects go along with one of our principles of design, and this project goes along with contrast. So contrast is the arrangement of opposite elements in a work of art. So this is any use of two opposites, so light versus dark, rough and versus smooth. Atmospheric perspective is the illusion of depth or recession into space created by modifying colors to simulate how things appear at a distance. So let's take a look at this, and you'll see that in this picture of the mountains, the foreground, which is the area that's closest to us, is the most vibrant, and it's also the darkest. And you guys can see it as the layers go into the distance, the mountains get lighter and lighter. So you'll see the same thing in these pictures right here. The things that are closest to us are going to be the most vibrant, and the things that are farthest away kind of fade into the distance. Chiaroscuro is the use of extreme contrast between light and dark. So this is when an artist uses every color from white all the way to black in a piece of art. I also want to talk to you guys about a few technical terms that you'll need to know. So a flat wash is a watercolor term for an even layer of diluted color laid across the paper. So you guys can see an example of that here. And a graded wash is a watercolor term for a layer of diluted color that smoothly transitions from light to dark. And this is what a graded wash would look like. Now, I'm sure as a kid you guys have used watercolors before, and they probably look something like this, but now in our classroom we have actual real artist watercolors. So they come in these little tubes that are on the supply table, and I've also set out some big brushes for you for those flat washes. So this is what our watercolor palette is going to look like. Basically, you're going to have your concentrated watercolor that comes straight out of the tube in those little holes, and then you're going to dilute it down and mix it with water in the other container there next to it. So I want to show you guys a really simple step-by-step at how to create an atmospheric perspective landscape. So first, lightly sketch out your layers of depth. So I'd like you guys to have 4, 5, or 6 different layers of mountains. Next, you want to apply one flat wash to your entire paper. Make sure you let that dry completely. Your next step is to apply one more wash to all 5 layers. After that, apply one more wash to just the top 4 layers. Then, after that dries completely, apply one more wash to the top 3 layers. Once that dries, apply one more wash to the top 2 layers. And then your final step will be to apply one more wash to the very top layer. And there you go, you have an atmospheric perspective landscape painting. So here's what your next project is going to entail. First, I want you guys today to create 2 practice paintings first, just to experiment with different washes and also experimenting with how to create those layers of mountains. So go ahead and try the technique that I just showed you on 2 practice papers first, just to experiment. All you need to do is just choose one color for both. That's fine. You can do different colors. That's up to you. For your actual painting, I want you guys to use a flat or graded wash of watercolor to create the sky, and to also make sure that you have 3 or more layers of washes, and that's going to help to create that atmospheric perspective. Alright, so the rest of this video is a speed video of the example that I created for you guys to show you the step-by-step process. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I think you guys are really going to have fun with this. Alright, bye!